Hi Gemini, thank you for joining me here. This is gonna be your in-depth reading, my friends. So this is a free-flowing intuitive reading, so please take it as it resonates. Alright, so your overall energy, Gemini, is the angel Rasbar. Who else got it? I think Virgo got it. I don't know. Anyway, so what I'm getting, Gemini, that you are really, it's like a similar energy like Virgo I'm getting. It's like you are really in a good headspace. You're really in a good headspace. You're, it feels like everything is going smooth. It feels like, whatever, I don't know, we are going to go deeper into that. Even if it is like you are handling things much more sophisticatedly and much more, it's almost like you kind of learned how to tackle certain things, even if they can cause trouble, they can cause stress, they can cause something, but you kind of learned how to handle this in a very delicate way, and so that it doesn't stress you out. So there is a certain kind of breeze, cool breeze that I'm getting in your energy. It's very hot today, and I don't know. I don't do very well with supreme hot. I don't know, and my anyway, I'm just getting distracted by this hot. So okay, let me um. So it's like there is certain sense of like things going well, certain sense of contentment. It's not. It's like okay, day to day, it's nice. I'm not very super heavily stressed out. It's things are aligned, things are going well. There is a certain sense of relaxation, certain sense of just enjoyment. Maybe you're just doing stuff, not really thinking too much about it, just going with the flow. They are showing me this, they're drawing my attention to this little rose, red rose. There is a, you're like maybe you're just like picking up flowers and giving to somebody, or not even giving to somebody. And even if you're giving to somebody, it doesn't has to mean some deeper thing. You're kind of going with the flow. Let's put it in that way. It's kind of very nice relaxing energy here. Okay, let's get into deeper. We got four of swords and the nine of swords. Oh my god. Okay, so this is the what I was talking about. You have underneath, there is certain things which may not be completely the way you wanted. There are few things in life still you feel like that kind of can cause you stress, that is not completely the way you want it. It's not complete, but it's not, instead of, even though in the sense of nine of swords, in the situation where you feel like, where you not feel like, if you like, where you by default your reaction would be freaking out, you are kind of contemplating on it. There is a certain sense of calmness, even though maybe some situation in your life may not be as put together or as calm as you would like them to be, but you are kind of calm about it. You are not reacting on impulses. You are kind of taking it in. You are like, okay, you are kind of, you are like, let it be. Let it be. There is a sense of let it be. That's what I'm saying, like flow. There is a sense of let it be, like a sense of surrender to things, like let them happen the way they happen. Let me take care of my mental state, let me take care of my physical state, let me take care of my my material state, like that kind of concentration. So it's like a pure, it's very authentic sense of self-love, very authentic sense of self-care that I'm seeing within this energy. And there is like followed by, oh god, this, I'm telling you, it's too hot, and my cards are like sticking with me. I don't know, I'm not sweating, but I don't know. um okay. And then we see the sun, and this new confidence that you're getting, that no matter how things can go bad sometimes, but I will have a control over it. I will not freak out about it. These bad things, or whatever, bad or good, we label this, right? If it feels bad to you, it bad. If it doesn't feel bad to other, then it's not bad to them. So there is no, it's all relative at the end. So you're like feeling like, you know what, if even if it's thing that is I kind of come to a conclusion, like come to an understanding how to handle this, how to not let this situation freak me out or stress me out or make my life more hazardous than it needs to be. So there is that, and more you feel about it, you feel more free. You feel like summer, and we are already in the summer. You feel like, you know what, I'm not going to sit inside and contemplate and brood about something. I'm just going to go out. I'm just going to go out, like, feel the breeze, go out with friends or whosoever, and I'm just gonna just enjoy outside, enjoy the life. You are taking life very nicely. You're taking life very sportily at this moment. And then as we move along, we got the sun and the nine of crystal in reverse. I feel like that something when it comes to your, job oriented. Today I'm getting very straightforward messages. Usually I always get this kind of cryptic or some kind of dreamy messages, but this is like a very realistic messages I'm getting. Nine of crystal in reverse, I'm feeling like that, whatever you worked on, like when it comes to your career, when it comes to your job, it's actually doing very good. It's actually doing very good. You are gaining a lot of satisfaction out of it. Before it was like, it used to be kind of struggle, kind of war, kind of you have to prove yourself every day in order to feel that you are worthy of their whatever job or skill that you are honing. But now there is a sense of relaxation. Maybe that's why you're feeling much more relaxed. You don't have to prove at this moment of time. You don't have to prove every day that you know what you're doing. So there is a certain sense of confidence that you had within yourself and the people around you, when it comes to job, when it comes to your work, when it comes to your career, something like that, very very tangible. When it comes to very tangible part of your life, it's giving you a sense of, like confidence. And you are not, it doesn't feel like a battle and war, or some kind of like some kind of a competition that you have to win or lose. There is like that kind of relaxation, and that brings really a sense of joy within you. It's really nice vibration here. And this is followed by two of feathers with the page of shells. This is interesting. I feel like related to some kind of on your emotional front, whether it's related to somebody or some kind of other things that you are emotionally involved. You are, you have been very conflicted about it in past. You have been very conflicted about it. You did not know sometimes which color you have to take. They gave me which color. So that means is that whosoever this person is or the situation is, they are multidimensional. They are like almost like a shapeshifter. So you have to change accordingly in order to really keep up with them sometimes. So you are always kind of used to be very confused who you need to be, who you want to be, who you are in relation to them or in relation to this. But you are kind of not thinking about that anymore. I don't know why you're not thinking about whether this come to an understanding, or you are not, you are just taking a break from it. We don't know yet, but there is some sense of contentment here. You are not investing, you are not trying to be okay who I need to be. Your focus is not this person, or this like whatever that that kind of hooked you on an emotional level. It was very healing. It was very very healing with the frog. It was very very healing, but it kind of took you, because you guys are, you both are, or the situation are kind of different, very different. So you always felt like that. Actually, on the surface, you both look kind of similar, even though you are like this camouflage, like chameleon, and this is like a frog, but both have the similar pattern on it. But inside, you guys are very different. So you always feel like that you not really know your place in relation to this connection or this situation. So there is that kind of settlement coming on that, or you are having that right now. And then it comes with the temperance card. It follows by this temperance card, but there is, I feel like there is, you have an eye on something. You have an eye on something, and you feel like it's growing in your own terms and in own time, and you are kind of content about that. Before, maybe you are like, you wanted on your terms, on your time, But now there is a like a this kind of surrender that I was getting with this, like a kind of surrender. And you kind of even though you surrender, but you are very like, you did not lose the sight, you still look at this, you still want this, you still want to manifest this, but you don't want to put it, doesn't, you don't want to feel like it's a battle. That's the thing. You are kind of going away from this combative energy within yourself when you try to manifest somebody or something or whatever in your life. But this, you still have an eye on something. Let me get on let me get another card on this temperance. See what you are looking at. What is that? Oh, Gemini, I don't know why it is so hot today, and I don't know. It's not actually that hot, but I'm feeling very hot. Three of Swords in reverse, beautiful, and the Nine of Cups in reverse. Yeah. I see. It's not about somebody. It's not about somebody that you're looking for, looking at. Your vision is how not to make yourself so miserable that you feel no matter what, you're always gonna be unfulfilled. No matter what you do in life, it's always gonna be empty and void. That position, it's, you are closely watching of not to go there, and you are kind of very much mentally processing how, what you need to do in order to not to get trapped into this energy. I feel like in past you may have coming, because with this two of shell in like this connection thing, this connection or something else have caused you a lot of sense of obviously heartache, and also sense of like this void where you felt like at certain moment you did not even feel that you are aching in your heart, but you feel like you don't feel anything. There is some sense of emptiness that you cannot really feel in anything. No matter what you do, you can work like 7 days a week, 24/7, but still you feel that you can do like, no matter what you do, whether you work or whether you meditate, whether you go out, whether you have fun, whether you make love, no matter what you do, it always feel like these cups are not getting empty. There is some sense of void that heartache created within you, and you are very closely watching not to go there, not to get trapped in that energy again. So there is a release with the world, with the world and the high priestess in reverse. I'm really getting that you are turning your back to your like okay, this high priestess is was telling me it's not about intuition, it's about projecting intuition. Before you used to think like, okay, let's say you see something, let's say you see a sign, you immediately connect that with this person, and not all the time is related, not all signs to related to other person is some signs are just to yourself. But you had the tendency to connect anything, like let's say if you see some card is coming up, you're like, okay, they are gonna do that. You like it's instead of reflecting that knowledge onto yourself, you kind of projected that knowledge onto the other person, and that created a lot of false, not false, you felt like your intuition is not turning up, and you feel like, okay, maybe I am not intuitive enough, or maybe intuition is not the right thing for me. So there was a little bit of confusion around this, your feelings and intuition, and how you process those intuition. Because there is the intuition sometimes, it's like you wanted something, you wanted some kind of maybe reconciliation, or maybe coming together, or some kind of fulfillment out of this, that you projected every single sign onto that intention, and you understand that now. And there is a certain sense of freedom coming. You are not really connecting those kind of things anymore, you are kind of focusing on yourself. So I am saying of Gemini, who is kind of moving the gear from from this side to this side, like from others to oneself. So there is like that, hold on, you are very happy mood right now. This is beautiful. No matter what, this, like, look at this, the reading is complex already. There are a lot going on inside, but you are there is a certain sense of vitality, certain sense of pleasure, certain sense of optimism that that is there, that is around you. You are understanding where you went wrong or wrong, right, whatever. But it's like there is like the sense of release and sense of surrender, and it's giving you it's kind of putting some kind of energy, bouncing back the energy on your feet, and you feel like your feet, you don't have to struggle so much against the friction from the ground. It's kind of this fiction is now pushing you to bounce, like there is a that kind of bounce back energy I'm getting definitely with the world card. Let's see what's going. Look at this again, the three of feathers, which is three of swords in reverse, page of feathers in reverse, and the seven of acorn in reverse. So, like there is a big release going on, Gemini. You are releasing something. You are releasing a heartache. You are releasing, somebody that may have hurt, not hurt, they hurt you, the situation hurt you, or created some kind of old wound kind of came in, all these things. But there is, you are not suppressing it through this process that you went through in past. There is a big sense of healing coming, a big sense of healing. And the seven of like you're not holding on to anymore, something you are really really letting go, something you are really really letting go, and it has directly connected with your heart. You are like, you tried to understand in all different way, it kind of drove you crazy. That's what happened when you started to try to understand. You're like, oh my god, I'm seeing this number, maybe they're gonna call me. Oh my god, I'm seeing this card, maybe they're gonna take charge. Like that kind of thing, like page of feathers is like easy to jump to conclusion from a information, not really processing that information in depth, but coming kind of jumping onto the conclusion. Okay, I saw this, I got this information, immediately you're trying to conclude that information into something that you want to manifest. So there's like, you are like, this is crazy, this is waste of time for me. You're not doing that kind of like flighty thing anymore. You are not doing that. You are in a little bit. But let me see, what is this three of feathers that deeply kind of associated with you, because we got both time three of feathers in reverse. That's very good. Let's see. I don't know, these readings are so direct, you know it's like what you see, what you get, that kind of energy, very that kind of direct energy. Look at this tower. This thing has created a lot of changes in your life. Almost it felt like that you cannot take those changes anymore. It's like every day is a new thing coming up. Every day is kind of turmoil. Every day you feel like your foundation is completely shaken, and it's for good thing. It's for good. There is a certain sense of spiritual growth that happened. You got to know yourself much more better, but nobody wants to be on the tower moment for long. But I feel like this tower moment has been going on for a long period of time, for because it's created a lot of confusion, lot of uncertainty, heartache, feeling of not enough. All these things kind of came together because there has something needed to go drastically from your life. I feel like you released something, and I don't think it's about a person you released. I feel like it's like the way you thinking, your thought process have changed, Gemini. I don't know whether you are paying attention or not, but with this I feel like this tower came again and again in your life, like sometimes in a smaller way, sometimes in a bigger way, but it was never kind of, it was there with you for quite a while, and it kind of shifted a lot of fundamental things within you. You don't see or think the same way. You don't walk on the street and feel the same. The way you perceive your environment is different. You are much getting much more. There is like a optimism energy, optimistic energy that's kind of wrapping you up in a very, like, almost like a warm blanket, and it really feels good. It really feels good. There is a certain, like, but then I see that the star in reverse, something by the time we get here, something is okay. Your current, wherever you are working, or your work situation, something that you thought it would be, it's not coming out in that way, related to your work situation. It could be direct work, or it could be some kind of vocational project that you started. Look at this, the way I'm reading is so direct. I don't read like that, I really don't. If you're following me, it's like it's giving me such a, like, direct, like very, like, as you, like, what you see what you get. There is no bargain, there is nothing hidden, everything is on the paper, everything on the surface. So that telling me that don't try to think, overthink. Universe is right now, the energy coming to you, it's very direct. If you feel something is odd, that means is odd. Don't overthink, over question things. If you feel something is good, it's good. Just respond to your first impulse, respond to your first visceral reaction to when things are coming. Right now it's not the, your energy is not really you, it is not encouraging you to think and contemplate and go within and all this stuff. It's like it's right now asking you to respond from your skin, respond how you feel, like immediately respond, like instinctual response. And I feel like whatever you thought your job would be and how it's gonna pan out, there is a some kind of whatever you thought is not coming to, it's gonna turn out to be not the way. But don't worry, look at this, what it follows is followed by Ace of Pentacles, something new opportunity coming, and it's bigger in responsibility. Let me tell you that it's going to be bigger in responsibility, it's going to be little different than what you thought this job would be and what you thought this job going to turn out to be. So there is, and you may feel like, oh my god, it's not a wish fulfillment. Oh my god, you again gonna feel maybe a little betrayed by the universe, because you thought this job gonna be something that you truly true, like exactly the way you wanted. But this is giving you a much bigger opportunity. It's a different in nature, little different in nature, more responsibility. You need to be more grounded, but it is more, but you are not really accepting this very new thing very quite well, to be honest. Because for it has the followed by the Empress in reverse, we got the Strength in reverse, we got the Seven of Feathers in reverse, and we got the Nine of Feathers, which is Nine of Swords. We start with this Nine of Swords. So there is kind of cyclic energy here. And we also have Gemini solar eclipse on 10th, so there is something going on there as well. So what I'm getting, let's before going to jump into things, let's see what is this Ace of Pentacles. I feel like this is something good. It's gonna be, it's like almost like a blessing in disguise when it comes to money, when it comes to career, when it comes to finding a house, when it comes to finding a project conception, when it comes to work, when it comes to that kind of, on that front. Let's see. Look at this, it landed on the Ace of Pentacles. Four of Wands in reverse. Okay, I see. This new opportunity is not as stable as the job or current opportunity you are already in. This is more of an adventure kind of project. It's not gonna be something, it's not gonna give you the full-time job security. If you're into that, it's like a more like, I'm just gonna giving you it's like a more like a freelance project. One day you have, next day you don't have, but when you have, you gain, you can, it's like a this kind of thing. It's like what you lose, what you gain. But this, whatever is gonna happen, whatever the new, in a new opportunity gonna come, it's not gonna be something that is foolproof, written on a contract, not like something that sort. But it's a big opportunity. It has a lot of potential of growth, and it's gonna be perfect for you, for your energy. But this is like something that you are gonna be facing a contradiction here, because I feel like you are looking for something very stable, but this is not gonna come in the stability. And whatever job you are in, you wanted some more stability from this, and it's gonna turn out to be not that stable. And then the new energy gonna come, opportunity, which is also not stable, like a traditional way, but it has a huge potential within it. So what is happening here, you feel that in one hand you don't want to take shortcuts. You feel like if you go for this, all of a sudden it's becoming a career kind of reading. All like this new Ace of Pentacles, you kind of don't want to jump onto it because you feel like, okay, I just don't want to jump onto it because every opportunities may not be for you. So you may not be, you will be having a little trouble to really recognize the potential of this Ace of Pentacles, Gemini, because you don't want to go, you just don't want to take any opportunity just because it came to your way. So you're kind of weighing things out at this level, at this point. And also you feel like, again, the Empress, lack of stability. You feel that this is may not be a blessing. Like, that's why I said it's like a blessing in disguise. It may not be the way you want to move in your life when it comes to career, when it comes to money, when it comes to stability. It also feels like a little you are not feeling it. You are not feeling like that you want to struggle through it. You don't want to put all this effort, because this Ace of Pentacles gonna ask for a new strength within you, because I told you this is a very different in nature. This new opportunity is gonna be different in nature than what you are doing, but you feel like in order to really reorient yourself within for this new opportunity, you need a lot of strength. You need to work on yourself. So there is this kind of, again, work on yourself kind of energy kind of coming in, and you are like, you know what, give me a break. I just came back from this. Let me live life a little bit, then I'm gonna work on myself, like that kind of energy. So you kind of want things to go smooth, want things to be go unchallenged. You don't want, you kind of seeking for traditional, you kind of seeking for comfort, you kind of seeking for foundational root here. You are mutable, Gemini. You usually don't seek for that because you are easy to move on your toes very easily, fleeting energy. But this time you kind of want to kind of ground yourself. So when this Ace of Pentacle comes, it's kind of threw you off a little bit and put you back into this kind of overly conscious, overly, your all antenna is up, like always, okay, what is going on, what you should, again, this kind of oh my god, this is so funny animal. What is the name of this animal? Is it porcupine? I think it is porcupine. I don't know. It could be other. I don't know. I'm not very good with animal names. It's like that kind of, like all of a sudden you got an electric shock and your all hairs is up. I'm not so laughing at you. It's just the energy, But because this is a temporary energy, you are gonna be very startled by this new opportunity. But let me see how you're gonna like handle this, because let's see. This is such a straightforward reading. It's almost funny to me because I really don't get messages like this. Look at this, the world again. It's telling you, the same energy you are in right now. I feel like you are in the world energy right now. It's telling, don't worry, just it's gonna be all okay. Go with it. It's encouraging you to go with this Ace of Pentacles opportunity, whatever that would be for you. It's really go with that because it's feel like, it's telling you everything gonna be okay. Just don't overthink. Don't overthink. Don't think that this is gonna be, this came to your lane for a reason. Accept it. That's what it's telling. Seriously, it's like a direct universe message. I'm not even decoding anything. It's like there is nothing layer here. It's like a simple, like I'm saying, as I'm saying, this is exactly what I'm getting. And it's telling me that everything gonna be okay. Just relax. Take this opportunity, run with it, everything gonna be okay. Alright, Gemini, I think I will talk to you later and hope you get something out of it. Okay, take care, bye.